Everybody, Vince August here. So I talked about in my last video how some people have just an unbelievable following on YouTube with hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Their videos get, millions of views. I talked about the one woman who just basically tries on clothes in her bedroom. She'll try on Halloween outfits and tight club dresses. And look, I got 5 pairs of stilettos. I'm going to try them on while I'm wearing a miniskirt. And 1.5 million views. And I don't get it. And listen, I had some people reach out to me and be like, yeah, you understand what it's like being a woman to have the courage and dress up sexy. And, guys don't get that. Actually, I took that bet once and there are people that can confirm it. And I've won that bet against women. So, yeah, I do get it. So there's other things that people do on the internet, especially YouTube, that gets hundreds of millions of views. And this is reviewing TV shows and movies. The TV shows, people literally review them like within hours of the episode coming out. We saw this with Game of Thrones. This was huge. Some people built an entire following just on reviewing Game of Thrones episodes and going over what was happening in the show, what might happen in the show. We saw this with the Star Wars movies, the Marvel movies. Just about every genre is covered on YouTube, really except for one. And listen, I don't want to be redundant. I don't want to do the same thing everyone else is doing. So I figured, let me try that other genre. Let's see how you guys take to maybe, who knows? Maybe some of you have seen these movies. I don't know. Maybe some of you haven't. So the first movie I'm going to review is actually a foreign film. It was made in France, dubbed with English people speaking the parts, and the dubbing is perfect. Like, there's no weird someone speaking and the mouth isn't moving. The dubbing is almost phenomenal, like undetectable. And even the actors that they get to do the voiceover, they look like the character. It makes sense. Anyway, today's film is called Claire Desires of Submission. So anyway, this woman Claire is a fan of this one author who really tries to help people kind of break out of their shells and become just more open to experiences. So she goes to this book signing, meets this guy, and then he actually gives her a number. And so they wind up talking. He invites her over for a dinner party to kind of introduce her. Yeah, look, meet some of my friends and kind of see how you can slowly, come out of your shell. So they're at this dinner party. And listen, if you've ever, gone out to dinner or you're at someone's dinner party and you're eating a lot, you're stuffed and you just want to unbuckle your pants, that sort of happens at this party. It didn't look like they were eating a very filling meal. But anyway, one of the main characters, I think his name is Jean, one of his guests, decides that she's going to go under the table and just kind of help people relax. Again, it's just that feeling, I need to unbutton my pants and just kind of sit back. So she goes under the table and she helps people relax. Look, it's a normal thing. And, when she gets to Claire, because she helps the men and women relax, she doesn't care. She wants everyone to relax at dinner. When she gets to Claire, Claire's like, listen, I'm not ready for this. So really interesting dinner party scene. And then Claire just starts to work with this guy, seeing, look, yeah, maybe, I am a little repressed. And in fact, she has a meeting with this guy, and another woman tries to steal Claire's appointment. And there's this conflict moment there where the guy's like, hey, look, she tried to take your appointment. How do you feel about that? You should feel upset. And he tries to tell her, look, you have to be a little bit forceful with this woman and let her know, hey, don't do that, and let her know. And at first it seems like she's going to kind of discipline the woman, kind of put her in her place. And then I got to tell you, I don't know that the woman really learned the lesson, because I don't think in the end she really felt like this was, a punishment of sorts. But anyway, so that's another big scene. And then, it all culminates in this final scene at the club where this woman, Claire, you could tell she's ready. And look, if you've ever been to a club and, you're in company with people and there's multiple conversations going on and you're like, hold on, let me just finish this thought here. And I have to tell you, this woman, Claire, is really able to give equal attention to the 3 guys she's with at this club. It's amazing how, and there's a lesson to be learned at the end of this movie. If you allow yourself to really open up to people, there's a way where you could be fully engaged with 3 different people at the same time and showing all of them equal attention. And that's, I guess this guy, he writes these self-help books to help people get to that place where they're really comfortable in their space, can show everyone the same attention, the same level of just, hey, look, we're all, you know, gonna enjoy this moment together. So that was a movie. And listen, you know, sometimes you can't judge a book by the cover or something like that. And when I first saw the cover of this, you know, DVD, you could actually, this is one of those times you can. You can definitely judge a book by a cover in this situation. So that is my review of Claire Desires of Submission. If you've seen the movie, hey, leave a comment, let me know. If you want to see more of these movie reviews, let me know. If there's a different genre out there that people aren't covering that you want me to cover, I think this is a good way to get into something else that's, you know, just my own niche on YouTube. So hopefully you enjoyed this, everybody.